Hey everyone, Kayla and I are at 11710 West Jamesburg Street here in West Wichita, and we're gonna do a little duo tour today. Why not? So anyways, let's go check out this house.
Let's do it.
All right, so to start this tour off, we are outside. We have a 2-car garage. We are in West Wichita, just right off of 119th Street, so pretty easy to get different places, especially using 235. So yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. This home was built in 1994. We've got 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2-car garage, like I already said, and we actually have an additional bonus room in the basement. All right, main floor here. Really cool, actually. We have real hardwood floors, which I think is cool. It's kind of cool. A lot of people go with the LVP planks, and that's totally cool. And I really love those, but there's something about hardwood floors that's really nice too. So living area, as you can see, plenty big enough for big couch and whatever you need. A lot of people I've found put TVs in the living room. You could absolutely do that here, maybe here. It just depends how you set it up. This is your dining area, dining room. Plenty big enough. Like if you didn't have this cabinet here, you could probably get a bigger table, or maybe a bigger table this way. So not super constrictive on space when it comes to the dining area. I definitely like that. Do have vaulted ceilings, so feels a lot bigger, and I love that. Let's go outside, because if I'm being honest, my 2 favorite parts of this house is the bonus room and the backyard. So let's check out the bonus room. I'm a little jealous that Kaylin's gonna get to show off the bonus room, but that's okay. So, glasses back on now that we're outside. So this is the backyard. Now, a lot of you guys might look at it and be like, oh, it's small. Well, that's not the way I see it, okay? Here's what I'm looking at. I'm seeing we've got a privacy fence. We've got big mature trees that look great. We have a large shed for storing any garden equipment, your lawnmowers, I don't know, wherever you guys put, and put in sheds. We've got this huge concrete patio right here that's perfect for putting a hot tub, not included, darn. We have a built-in fire pit, I should say. So this is perfect for getting some Adirondack chairs, lounging, sitting by the fire. I love that. So yeah, I'm a big fire pit guy though, so that's just me. So there's that. Again, like I said, there is this huge patio here. So if you like grilling, you like smoking meat, maybe just hanging out, you've got lots of space here. And another thing too, while this way is west, we actually have a pretty good amount of shade. It's probably like 4, maybe 3:30 in the afternoon right now. So most of the patio is shaded. I do dig that. And then behind me is the kind of part that got me really excited. I'm like, wait, an outdoor sink and a bar? That's awesome. So like if you had your grill maybe right here, think about how awesome of a cook space you have. You have all this counter space for your toppings, your meat that you're smoking and grilling, and a sink. So here's a good one. Maybe you're a hunter. You just shot some birds, maybe whatever. You could clean them in your outdoor sink and cook them right here, or fishing, same deal fishing. You're a fisherman. You could clean them right here and outside. That way your wife doesn't get mad at you, for cutting up stinky fish in the house. So anyways, that's just my thought. So I see a lot of not utilities, but things you could do with this area. Maybe just put a big bar here, so margarita machine and whatnot. It's up to you. So I like the backyard is what I'm trying to say. If I had this backyard, I would host parties. I'd be the party guy. So let's go ahead and check out the kitchen. That's going to be next. Glasses back off now that we're indoors. Do have a bar top area, so you could probably fit maybe 4 bar stools, 3, 2, however many you need. And then we have a pretty spacious kitchen. This tile is kind of cool. It almost looks like stainless steel. So that's kind of neat. We do have the blue painted cabinets, which it's growing on me. At first I was like, blue, but now I'm looking at it like, all right, it's growing on me. I wouldn't change it immediately. So there's that. Dishwasher's right here, so that's actually pretty handy. You're doing dishes. Got that right there. So I like that. Stove's right here. Place for your microwave, fridge. This looks to be kind of like a dry pantry, separate area, and same with this. So kind of have two pantries. We'll just take a peek in the garage. It's just a 2-car garage. 2-car garage, so nothing crazy. Perfect space for your garage fridge. There's a door to the backyard, so that's a garage. And then I suppose I haven't even shown you the bedrooms. So let's go ahead and do that. Nice little area here. I kind of like the separation. That is downstairs. Kaylin will show that off. Here's a coat closet. And here's our first bathroom. So full bathroom, tub shower combo, your throne, and your vanity and your mirror. So pretty nice. I like it. The bright colors are kind of fun too. This, there's a kitty. Oh, I scared him away. Shoot. I thought I got lucky. Anyways, this is bedroom number 1. Ceiling fan, I like that. Lots of natural light with these 2 windows. Just your typical bifold closet doors, you know. So plenty enough space. Bigger than your 1950s homes. Bedroom also has a ceiling fan. I'm a big fan. Excuse me. I'm a big fan of having ceiling fans in bedrooms and just fans going. So I like that. Bigger window into the backyard. Love that. Kind of a cool accent wall. Carpet. We do have the hardwood floor going through the hallway, but once you get to the bedrooms, it's actually just carpet. In here is just another closet, so not short on storage space, which I definitely like. This is our master bedroom, and we have another kitty. Hello, buddy. I know, sweetheart. Vaulted ceilings, big fan of that. Big window right here, so lets in lots of natural light. Over here, another window, I guess, covered up by the big old headboard. Oop. This would be your master bedroom, master bathroom. I said that funny. Another window for some natural light. Vanity, your throne, your toilet, or shower, excuse me. And then we do have a walk-in closet. I'm a big fan of walk-in closets, so there you go, walk-in closet. All right, Kaylin's gonna take over on this tour and show you the downstairs.
All right, thank you, Blake, for taking off the upstairs. We are now going to make our way downstairs so you guys can check this out too. So, like Blake said, here's your stairs, but these stairs are actually pretty wide. I like this. So if you have big furniture that you're moving, you have pretty good headspace. This is right where that one pantry was, just above here. So that's pretty neat. Wide stairs, like I said. And you have lots of room downstairs. In this family room, they have a nice big little cushion chair. I don't know what I would even call that. But you've got that there. You have plenty of room here for like a big sectional. They have theirs moved out where you have, this is actually pretty cool. I've never seen somebody set up their basement like this, but they have this table right here, and then they have bar stools. So say you want to eat dinner downstairs with your family. I know my family does that a lot where we'll go downstairs all together, but you're having to sit at the bar top where you're like leaning around the corner to seat. But this way you can sit here, have your food here, have a drink there. There's 3 seats and you can sit on a hard surface to eat your food. So I think that's pretty nice. Like I said, enough room for a big sectional. You have a gas fireplace over here with this cool little like stone design over here. I kind of like it that some of them are like kind of blue, some of them are gray, some of them are brown. I like the more kind of natural colors. You have plenty of room for your big TV. So they've got a pretty big TV right there. And there's lots of ways you could set this basement up too. Have your TV over here, have your TV over there, TV over there. I know one thing we talk about a lot is having like a little bar area downstairs because it's nice. I know we always say bar too, but it could just be like a little extra area to heat up your food. Maybe you have another fridge downstairs. I know we do. But you know, having a little area where you can have like a microwave, maybe a little mini fridge, something like that, where you just kind of have a place to do stuff, you know? Then you have this room under the stairs, it's just extra storage space, so we're just gonna skip it for now. This is the room Blake was excited to tell you about, but I get to talk about it instead. The bonus room. So here is your bonus room. It's about the size of a bedroom. You could always turn it into a bedroom. They do already have a window here, but to make it a bedroom, it just has to be an egress window. So you gotta make that come down more so you can actually get out if you need to. But they've got it set up pretty nice in here. They've got lots of cool designs that I know Blake really, really likes. But yeah, your drum set, they've got lots of plain stuff in here just behind Blake. Here's your electrical panel with this bright colored wall or water shut off. Sorry, not electrical panel, but it's still pretty hidden with the bright colored wall and then that right there. It's pretty cool how it's hidden like that. You have two closets. You have this one right here, which has like place to hang stuff, you know, and it's, you know, drywall and everything in there. But then you also have another closet over here, which isn't finished, but it could always still just be more storage space. You got a nice little pocket door, but like I said, more storage space. So you could always finish that off, turn it into another closet for more room, or just leave it as the extra storage right there. Now, here's our third and final bathroom. Blake showed you the other two upstairs. But this one's pretty neat. You know, it's a little bit smaller than the one upstairs, but it does the job. You got your bedroom down here. We'll go check that out in a second. But tower, I always say that, tower. Shower tub combo. You got your vanity. This is a very nice looking vanity. Your toilet right there. I mean, that's all you really need in a bathroom. Let's check out our fourth bedroom real quick. So here's that egress window that I was just talking to you about. This is just one of the ways they look. But you got that. You got a nice closet door over here, right there. Just kind of bifolds. But that's your fourth bedroom. Now, last room of the house is going to be the unfinished area / laundry room. So let's check that out. You have all your utilities in here, your furnace, water heater, I don't know. Oh, it's back there. It's back there in the corner. I was like, I'm pretty sure it was down here. But your water heater's back there. Here is your actual electrical box. Not the other room, that's the water shut off. But your electrical box, and then of course, your laundry room. So, pretty decent size for laundry room / unfinished area. And then you have extra storage throughout the house, so you don't have to have so much stored in your unfinished area. But that is it for 11710 West Jamesburg Street here in Wichita, Kansas. So if you guys are seeing this before the open house, stop by the open house. It's going to be on Sunday, March 1st from 2 to 4 p.m. Or if you're seeing it after and you still want to check out this home, call Blake and I for your private viewing today.